So the first part of this video I didn't actually record my voice, so that's kind of stupid of me. But there are a couple things that I did want to tell you guys. The first one being that this is a video. Yeah, hi. So what I was trying to explain during the start of this video is the fact of that when you swap from the hub or your island to the hub, there sometimes can be a glitch, and if you have another pet equipped and you have, like, let's say a rabbit equipped instead of your Griffin, and then you go to the hub, it sometimes glitches out and makes it so then you only have common Griffin stats. So that's not good, and that sometimes messes it up and makes it so you can only have Minos Hunters, like the common Griffin Minos Hunters. That's obviously not good, but obviously that didn't happen in this clip because I had already been doing Griffins. And another thing is that Griffins usually reset their burrows every approximately 30 minutes. So yeah, that's also another thing to consider. Another thing I would say you need to consider about Griffin hunting is the fact of your gear that you have. Now having not good enough gear around Shadow Assassin, that's still fine, but it's not optimal. It would be much better if you had the gear that I'm about to show you right now in this clip, where I actually started recording my audio and game sounds, because I realized, but I didn't feel like messing with all of the stuff, I guess. But that's still another thing you need to consider is the gear that you have. 3/4 Shadow Assassin with Tarantula Helmet / Crown of Greed works, but it's not optimal. Full Shadow Assassin also works, but good luck killing the Inquisitors. That's all I have to say. So apparently, I didn't actually record any of the audio because I'm extremely dumb. Anyways, what I was talking about here is the gear that you're gonna need is a Crown of Greed, Ancient, 3/4 Necron with whatever enchants you want. My pants are already growth 6, mainly because I bought them with growth 6. And then I have a Sword of Revelations, I have a backpack to store all of my items in, I have Mana Flux, I have a Soul Whip to be used against the Gaia Constructs, which I'm going to show you guys later, a Ornate Zombie Sword, AOTE, Grappling Hook, and Mana Flux. They are all, I probably said Mana Flux twice, but oh well. They're all insanely helpful against the mobs, and I'll show you guys the Soul Whip in a bit. Another thing I wanted to point out here is the fact that this update is actually kind of pay to win with the /warp dark auction or DA scrolls and /warp castle and /warp crypt. They're all insanely helpful for navigating the hub and getting to your burrows faster. That's why I was looking at the screen right then to tell you guys that, but of course my audio got deleted, so I couldn't actually tell you guys any of that. But that's something that you guys should keep in mind if you want to support the server. You know, 40 bucks maybe, I think. Of course, a lot of people aren't in a financial state to be able to do that, which is fine, but still, it's good for the server, and you can also warp around faster. So yeah, it's kind of pay to win for all of the good features, but it's whatever. So I was just admiring the fact that these burrows were literally right next to each other, which is pretty funny. It happens quite often. But I finally got a Gaia Construct, and I just wanted to show you guys how helpful the Soul Whip is. So what I try to do is, when I dig up the Gaia Construct, I usually Soul Whip the Gaia 3 to 4 times, and then I hit it with my Sword of Revelations. Now, from what I can tell, this is pretty much like one of the best ways to kill the Gaia Constructs. You can also do it with the Frozen Scythe if you don't have a Soul Whip already. It's like 4.5 mil, it's not that much at all. But another thing is that I'm pretty sure with like a 1-for-all Giant Sword or a 1-for-all Emerald Blade with around not 500 mil, 250 mil, you can sword swap to the Sword of Rev to the Gaia after you hit it with like the soul whip like 4 times. And then you can kill it pretty much in one shot. It's really helpful. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the fact of how I got this champion stuck in this little tree thing here. It's actually really easy to kill them if you get them stuck in a corner or in a tree or pretty much anything that you can just get them stuck in and just combo them in the corner. This also works for Inquisitors, but make sure to always be moving around. Don't just stand still because they have a special lightning attack, especially the Inquisitors that can one-shot you. So you always want to make sure to be moving around. Last thing I wanted to talk about for this video is just how much money this event actually makes. In about this 20 minutes of recording that I was doing, I actually got like a Crown of Greed and a bunch of gold and a bunch of ancient claws, which all sell for quite a bit. And for about the hour or so I was playing last night when Diana first got elected, I got around 1,000,000 coins worth of feathers. And it just goes to show that if you have the gear and you can actually fight the things and get the stuff, how much money you can actually make with this event. It's insanely good, and I just wanted to say, like how it is with all the YouTubers say, they say, do the events, that's the best money making method. I completely agree with them. 100%. They're just the best for money at this point in the game. If you have the gear for it, you could do Yeti fishing, you could do spooky fishing, you can grind ghosts, that also gets good money. You can do just the spooky festival actually. If you can grind ghosts and do the spooky festival at the same time, the ghosts give you candy. So you can get just a bunch of score, a bunch of spooky chests, a bunch of just good stuff that if you have the gear for it, it's basically just free money. Another thing, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, that would help me out a lot because I'm very small and I would greatly appreciate it if this video blows up or something for no apparent reason. Subscribing would be nice and it would help out my channel a lot and I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks.